Hello everyone, welcome to prevent a solution given this nice algebra problem, which is x squared minus 2 squared. This is equal to x plus 2. So what is the value of x? Now we have x squared minus 2 squared. This is equal to x plus 2. So x squared minus 2 squared, this is in the form of a minus b squared, which you can express as a squared plus b squared subtract 2ab. Applying this algebraic identity, we will have x squared subtract 2 times 2x squared plus 4. This is equal to x plus 2. So the next step here, we'll have x to power 4. This is 2 times 2. Subtract 2 times 2, which is 4x squared plus 4. This is equal to x plus 2. Now the next step here, we'll have x to power 4. Subtract 4x squared plus 4. Then we take x plus 2 on the left-hand side. So we'll have subtract x minus 2. This is equal to 0. The next step here, we'll have x to power 4. Subtract 4x squared. Then we have subtract x. Then 4 minus 2, this is plus 2. And this is equal to 0. The next step here, we have that x to power 4 minus 4x squared. X squared is common here. We factor out x squared. Then we'll have x squared subtract 4, close the bracket. Then subtract x plus 2. This is equal to 0. Now, if you check this particular part, this is actually the difference of two squares expressed as a squared minus b squared. Now we can express x squared minus, now this is 4, can express this as 2 to power 2, and this is actually x plus 2, x minus 2. So let's substitute this. We'll have x squared, we'll have x plus 2, x minus 2, subtract x plus 2, this is equal to 0. Now we can write this as x squared, okay, x plus 2, x minus 2, subtract, now we can write this as x minus 2. This is equal to 0. Now you can see that x minus 2 is common. Let's factor out x minus 2. So here we'll have x squared multiplied by x plus 2 subtract 1. This is equal to 0. So let's proceed to solve this. So we have x minus 2. We have two parts here. We have x minus 2 equal to 0. And we have the second part, which is x squared, x plus 2, subtract 1. This is equal to 0. So from what we have here, that means that x, that is x1, here is equal to 2. Now, the next part here, we have x squared times x, which is x cubed, plus, now x squared times 2, this is 2x squared, subtract 1, this is equal to 0. Now, this is a cubic polynomial. This is a cubic polynomial function. It's a cubic polynomial of degree 3. Okay, and to solve this cubic polynomial, we can apply different methods. So in our case here, let's apply the synthetic. We apply the synthetic division, okay, so that we can reduce this cubic function into a quadratic equation. Now, but before that, let's apply the rational root theorem. Okay, in the sense that The cubic function is x to the power 3 plus 2x squared subtract 1. This is equal to 0. Now, let's fix x2. Okay, we are applying the rational root theorem. Now, given that x2 is equal to negative 1, let's check if negative 1 satisfies this cubic function. So, substituting negative 1 into the function, we'll have negative 1 cubed plus 2 multiplied by negative 1 squared subtract 1. This is equal to 0. Now, negative 1 cubed, this is equal to negative 1 plus negative 1 squared, this is 1 times 2, which is 2, subtract 1, this is equal to 0. So in this case, we have negative 1 plus 2, which is actually 1, subtract 1, this is equal to 0. And that actually shows that x2, which is negative 1, satisfies the equation. So already we have x2, okay, this is the second solution. So now given that we have x2 negative 1, let's now apply the synthetic division. Synthetic division. So now given that x2 is equal to negative 1, and our cubic function is equal to x to the power 3 plus 2x squared subtract 1 is equal to 0. So now from here, we have x2, which is negative 1, and the coefficient of this cubic function, we have 1 for x cubed, we have 2 for x squared. Now, we don't have x, so let's plug in 0, and you have the constant term, which is negative 1. So let's pull this one here. So we have 1. So we'll have 1 times negative 1, which is definitely equal to negative 1. So let's add this. 2 plus minus 1, this is actually equal to 1. Again, you say 1 times negative 1, this is actually negative 1. Then we say 0 plus minus 1, and this is actually equal to negative 1. And then we say negative 1 times negative 1, this is actually equal to 1. So negative 1 plus 1, this is equal to 0. And actually, these are the coefficient of the quadratic equation. Okay, so here we have x squared plus x subtract 1, this is equal to 0. And this is our quadratic equation. So let's solve this quadratic equation. Okay, so we have this quadratic equation, which is x squared plus x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now to solve this quadratic equation, let's apply the quadratic formula, which is minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2 times a. Now from the quadratic equation, we have a equal to 1, we have b equal to 1, and we have c equal to negative 1. So let's substitute these values here, so that now x3, x4, this is equal to negative 1 plus or minus the square root of b squared, which is 1 squared, subtract 4 times 1 times c, which is actually equal to negative 1, all this divided by 2 times 1. So here we'll have negative 1 plus or minus the square root of, now this is 1 squared is 1, minus 4 times minus 1, this is plus 4, all this divided by 2. So this is equal to negative 1 plus or minus, now here the square root of 1 plus 4, which is 5, divided by 2. So that means we have x3 equal to negative 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2. So we have x3 equal to -1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2. And we have x4 equal to -1 subtract square root of 5 divided by 2. So that means that we have 4 solutions to our algebra problem. Kindly follow the steps, like this video, and more importantly, subscribe. See you in the next video.